Welcome back everybody to another FC26 video where I'll be covering the brand new content that dropped today. So let's check out the objectives. There's been nothing in the past few days at all. Nothing in foundations. New dailies of course. So we have the Icon Home Kit where you need to equip the Icon Home Kit, play 3, score 3 and win 3 and you'll get 1500 season points, which is not bad. The weekly objectives also refresh and you get a whole bunch of season points with this. They seem very easy too. And it looks like that is all for the objectives. But at least we got something, I guess. How about Evos? We haven't had those for a while either. No new Evos, but surely tomorrow. I just realised the tournament ended today, which means we do have the final tournament objectives too. Let's see. Play 4 for a 280. Win the round of 16, 281. Quarterfinals, 282. Semis, 283. And if you win, you get an untradeable Team of the Week player pack. And that's Team of the Week 1 to 3. Kind of strange they don't include the new one, but sure, I guess. And if you complete all of those, you get this Red Fire cosmetic, which is pretty sick. And an 85 plus rare gold player. Although I don't think I'm going to be winning that. It's definitely going to be insanely sweaty. I stand corrected. It wasn't like this last time. You do actually get one more day of entries for the qualifiers. Although the finals does end at the same time, so if you haven't made it yet, give it a go right now. Anyway, moving on to the SBCs where, as you can tell from the thumbnail, we have 2 player of the months. But I'll get to these in a minute as they were expected. Let's see if they added anything else. So the 5x80 plus upgrade is back. I think I'll actually do this one again. I didn't get anything out of the last one, but it's always worth a punt. It is untradeable and about 7,000 coins. 2/3 of the community think it's a decent one. Let's see what we get. Here is the squad. Alright, here we go. 5x80 plus. It's not a walkout, but it never is. Who is this though? You know what? The pace really ruins that card, but... Ooh, I didn't know Maddison was a centre mid on this game. His pace kind of ruins it, to be honest. The shooting, passing and dribbling is nice, but he's just not going to get used, let's be real. Kubasi has been leaked for the next promo, which I'll get into after the player of the months. The whole team has been leaked, all stats and everything, and there's some incredible players in there, man. Alright, anything else? Probably not. We got a fair amount of... Oh no, we do have marquee matchups today, actually. Rare mixed players pack. We got Romania versus Austria, Wales, Belgium, Sweden, Switzerland and Spain versus Georgia. Obviously, it's the international break now, which is always the most boring time. You get mixed players, Electrum players, Premium Mixed and Prime Electrum. It's always good to do marquee matchups. But that's it for the pack SBCs. Let's check out Pulisic and Kane. So Kane requires an 85, an 86 and an 87, which doesn't actually feel that bad, does it? Of course he's incredibly slow, but he's got 4-star weak foot. You can't ask for anything better in the shooting, really. Great vision, passing, agility is a bit trash. 95 reactions and 93 composure is very nice though. 95 heading, 88 strength. Look, I know most people rely on small, agile strikers who are rapid. But I've been using Dzeko. Granted, he's actually a lot faster than this, but if you're not an absolute pace merchant, this guy could be absolutely deadly. Let's look at the playstyles. Finesse, precision header, low driven plus, which is going to be broken. Game changer. What's this one? Long ball and first touch. So some nice playstyles. Advanced forward plus as well. That's my favorite role for striker. So apparently he's 190,000 coins to complete. 72% upvotes though, so people are happy with that. And I would agree that's a solid price. The pace is a bit worrying, but everything else is genuinely crazy. But the real big one is this Christian Pulisic. The LeBron James of soccer, man. And he requires 5 squads, an 85, 85, 86, 86 with Team of the Week, and an 87. So much heavier than Kane. He is 4-star, 5-star, which is incredible. He can also play striker, right mid, cam and right wing. He's rapid. No complaints about that shooting. Good passing as well. Dribbling is obviously very, very nice. Solid physicals. Maybe a bit weak, but you're not going to notice that. He has dead ball, low driven, incisive and quick step. However, he doesn't have a playstyle plus, which is a shame. But either way, he's going to be insane. And these are the roles. He doesn't have plus plus in some of the ones I'd use, but most of my team don't have plus plus and they play absolutely fine. I think if he was 200,000, that would be like 85% upvote. Because let's be real, that is a crazy card. However, 300,000 coins for a card that doesn't have a playstyle plus is a bit tough. But hey, if you've got loads of fodder right now, you love Pulisic or you've got a Serie A team, need the American links, he's definitely going to be a crazy player. With my current team, it doesn't make sense for me to do either of these. Haaland is coming out as player of the month. I don't know if I'm even going to do him because he's probably going to be insanely expensive. But I guess we'll have to see. So that is all for today's content. But tomorrow is ratings refresh. And this leak is all official playstyles and stats. Apparently this isn't every single player either. And there's a few SBCs. One of them being Arda Güler, who looks pretty nice. Okay, so Julian Alvarez gets a +1 in every single stat. But most importantly is the playstyle change to Finesse Plus. That's going to be much better for him. He's going to be a horrible card to come up against. Heung-min Son has a very big upgrade, +3 overall. Keeps his Finesse Plus. He gets 3 shooting, 3 pace, 4 shooting, 4 passing, 3 dribbling. I can see a lot of people using him. That will also be a nasty striker card. Bronze with a +12 pace upgrade actually makes her very nice and usable now. Because no one's going to be using that, but that is a solid card. Then we have one of the most cracked players on this entire list. Her gold already rips me up. So look at this. +1 pace, 2 shooting, 2 passing, 2 dribbling, 27 defending is kind of crazy. And +2 physical. So not only will she be a great striker and winger, but she'll be solid on the right mid now too with that defense. She's going to be so expensive, man. Elise. Now he probably had the most shouts for an upgrade. They gave him technical plus, which is great. +9 pace, 5 shooting, 4 passing, 1 dribbling, 1 defense, and 4 physical. So that is not a +1, let's be real. That's a crazy upgrade. Talk about slowing down the power curve. These are all crazy players. Scott McTominay gets a +2 and the Incisive Plus playstyle. 2 pace, 2 shooting, 3 passing, 4 dribbling, 2 defense, and 2 physical. That is a very nice upgrade. The main issue with his card right now is the 48 balance and 55 agility. But he's getting a +4 upgrade on dribbling, so maybe these could get boosted a fair amount. Either way, he's going to be a great card for sure. Now, I don't know how to pronounce this name. I'm going to guess Paraleo or Paraleo. I don't know, but it's a +2 over the board basically with a +3 passing. No playstyle plus, which is probably good or else she would be so cracked. And with the base card being 120k already, it's going to be an expensive card. Romero with a +4 overall upgrade, which is huge. 10 pace, 4 shooting, 13 passing, 5 dribbling, 4 defense, and 5 physical. That is a massive upgrade, although no playstyle plus. I did see a theory on Twitter that EA gave some players lower ratings because they knew this promo was going to come out, which you never know, man. That is a very EA thing to do. Abere Eze, who is looking pretty deadly at Arsenal, I must say, gets a +3 overall, a playstyle of first touch, 9 pace, 3 shooting, 3 passing, 2 dribbling, 3 defense, and 3 physical. And now we have Eka Tickles, who already is very good in game, despite his stats not looking crazy. But he gets a +3 overall, no playstyle, but +2 pace, +6 shooting, 5 passing, 2 dribbling, 4 defense, and 4 physical. He's going to be a killer, man. I already don't like facing him, just his base card. So that's going to be dangerous. Alright, I'm not going to check out all of them, but there's a few more important players. Kukurea gets a +2, 8 pace, 6 shooting, 3 passing, 2 dribbling, 5 defending, and 3 physical. That is a solid left back. Whack him on wing back and he's going to be very fun to use, I imagine. Wubben Moy. I just don't care, sorry. Same with Vignola. Nothing against you, but whatever. Talvin. He's been a quality player over the past few FIFAs. I can imagine that's a very big upgrade. +9 upgrade. Huge stats increase. Kabasi also has a very good upgrade. Let's have a look quickly. 7 pace, 3 defending, 11 passing. That's a very nice upgrade because he also gets a nice playstyle plus. And then we have a bottom row, which I don't care about. Except for OSCAR BOBB. Let's go. I literally called it in my last video. I wasn't fully confident he was getting one, but I did say if anybody deserves one, it's OSCAR BOBB. And this is a monumental generational upgrade. Check this out. +13 overall, plus 10 pace, 15 shooting, 14 passing, 13 dribbling, 12 defense, and 24 physical. Oh, OSCAR BOBB. That's the GOAT right there, man. I really, really want that card, but it's going to be so expensive. One, because it's a massive upgrade, and everyone that knows ball for the past few years have been asking for a Bob promo card, and we finally have one. The 85 rating with those stats is kind of crazy, because check this out. 89 rated Yamal. Granted, he has a playstyle plus, and Bob doesn't, but he's got 4 better pace, 1 less shooting, 1 less passing, same dribbling, and better physical and defense. Yes, he's not 5-star, 3-star. He's probably 3-star, 4-star, but that doesn't matter. I'm excited to give this card a go if I can ever afford it. And the other reason he might be more expensive is the perfect links to Haaland, who has a Player of the Month coming out in the next few days. So yeah, I might have to make it a mission to get my hands on this guy, but he's going to be crazy. Alright, I don't want to drag this on anymore, so if you did enjoy, leave a like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one, and peace.